Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Annette and today I'm continuing in my Pat or Toss YouTube series. This is a series where I let you all know about different skincare products that I've been using, and I let you know if I would recommend that you pat them on your skin or simply toss them. So for today's video, we're talking about the Ordinary, and I'm talking about two of their products. The first one is going to be the Niacinamide and Zinc, and the other one is going to be the Marine Hyaluronics, essentially. So I'm going to be talking about both products. I'm going to be giving you my unfiltered thoughts, and as well, I have been using these products now for over a month, so I have quite a bit to say about my use in that time. So if you're interested in seeing this review, then please stay tuned and keep on watching. Before we get into that today, I do kindly ask that you please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I am currently on a pathway, on a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I would welcome any help that I can get. So these are the products right here. This is what it looks like. You can see one here, and there you go. So they do come sold in a glass bottle. One thing that I love about the Ordinary is, I don't know if you've noticed, on their products when you buy them, it tells you right on the bottle or on the product that you get, whether it needs to stay within the box that you get, because if it's exposed to light, it might get bad faster. So with these two products, you don't need to worry about that. It doesn't have the label on it, just in case you are curious. So I'm going to start first by talking about the Marine Hyaluronics. Essentially, what hyaluronic acid is supposed to do, it is supposed to add hydration onto the skin. Your skin needs hydration, whether you're oily skin, combination, whatever, it needs hydration on the skin. And so when you don't have things like hyaluronic acid or like niacinamide, things that are packed full with hydration to help the skin get what it needs, it pulls on the air particles. And as we know, air particles have a lot of environmental damage already in them, and bacteria and things like that. So it's really great to help lock in that hydration onto the skin with the help of such things as hyaluronic acid. I'm going to read to you now how the Ordinary describes their product. So they say Marine Hyaluronics brings together lightweight marine-derived water reservoirs that attract and hold water like hyaluronic acid, but are lighter than HA in texture and feel. The formula contains exopolysaccharides from skin-friendly marine bacteria, Hawaiian red algae, glycoproteins from Antarctic marine sources, and a bunch of other things as well. All marine derivatives in marine hyaluronics are sourced sustainably as well, and then they also say the total concentration of active ingredients in this formula is 23%. So that is essentially how they describe this product. So they say if you want to compare the marine hyaluronics to the normal hyaluronic acid that they have, the marine one is lighter in texture. It's more lightweight, and that's basically the major sell in it. And then I'm also going to just describe my experience of using both those products later on in the video as well. The Marine Hyaluronics, I'm going to now talk about the ingredients. So when I look at ingredients, I like to look at the top down, because ingredients listed at the top, that means they're heavily formulated within the entire product. So it's good to know what I'm getting first and foremost, and then kind of working my way down from there. When I look at ingredient lists, I like to use the Paula's Choice Ingredient List Dictionary for ingredients that I'm not familiar with or looking to just know more information about. So that is what I do for my ingredients. So let's look at the Marine Hyaluronics ingredient list. The first ingredient for this product is water, and we love water. Like I mentioned, hydration is very, very important for the skin. The second ingredient is glycerin. So again, with glycerin, it's a humectant. It does what the hyaluronic acid does. It takes the water and it draws it and keeps it on the skin. It sucks on all of that hydration and it makes sure that the skin is feeling replenished. And in doing so, it also helps to be skin conditioning. It helps to help the skin to just stay healthy and balanced throughout the time that you've used it. The third ingredient is algae extract. It's an antioxidant. So what an antioxidant is, it also does tie into hydration, but in addition, antioxidants are meant to help limit the free radicals that our skin is exposed to when we step out into the world. So free radicals are things such as stressors on the skin from the environment, pollution, if you're in very hot temperature, things like that, dryness, just all of the stressors that we can be exposed to when we're out in the world. That is essentially what antioxidants do. They help to limit the impact of that onto the skin. So the fourth and fifth ingredients for this product are, number one, very hard to pronounce. But then in addition to that, what they do is very similar. They make sure that it retains the moisture on the skin. So the entire top 5 ingredient list for the Marine Hyaluronics really focuses on keeping hydration and moisture onto the skin. So now let's talk about the Niacinamide and Zinc product. I'm also going to read to you how it's described on the Ordinary. So niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, is indicated to reduce the appearance of skin blemishes and congestion. A high 10% concentration of this vitamin is supported in this formula by zinc salt of a certain kind of acid to balance visible aspects of sebum activity. That is essentially what they go on to describe the product as doing. So you have the niacinamide. Niacinamide is fantastic. It's one of those powerhouse ingredients that just targets pretty much everything, to be honest with you. It's an antioxidant, so it does that for you. It's going to target dull skin, skin texture, hydration. It's going to help you with acne as well. So it does quite a lot of different things. It even helps skin that might be stressed out as well. So niacinamide is a very powerful ingredient, and then you tie that in with the zinc, and as the Ordinary describes, they put in the zinc there to help with the sebum activity. I always say that I don't necessarily care for products that talk about, helping with my sebum. I feel like the skin should just naturally produce whatever it produces. And as long as you have a well-balanced, hydrated skincare routine, your sebum will naturally work itself out. So that's just my opinion, but c'est la vie. So let's move on. Let's look at the top 5 ingredients for this niacinamide product. So the first ingredient is water, which is fantastic, same as the first ingredient for the Marine Hyaluronics. And then the second ingredient is niacinamide. As I just described, it's a powerhouse product, it's an antioxidant. You're gonna get a lot of great benefits from this product, from that ingredient, I mean. The third ingredient is pentylene glycol. So what this does, it's used to break down or dissolve ingredients when working with each other. So that's what that does. And then after that is zinc PCA. So you're getting a lot of those So you're getting a lot of those ingredients right up there. You already have niacinamide, and now you already have zinc within the top 5. So that's really incredible. So with zinc PCA, it's a skin conditioning ingredient. And I'm also going to read to you what Paula's Choice says. So they say research has shown zinc PCA has anti-aging benefits due to its ability to thwart destructive enzymes in skin that can damage its surface and lead to an aged, wrinkled appearance. Nothing wrong with aged, wrinkled skin. Of course, every skin is beautiful. But if that is something that you're looking for, is that anti-aging benefit, zinc PCA will give that to you, in addition to what the Ordinary says, in that it helps also with sebum activity. So then after zinc PCA, the final ingredient in the top 5 is dimethyl isobide, and this is a solvent. It works in a similar way as the pentylene glycol a little bit, but this works more so to decrease the thickness of products that you're using. So that is the top 5 ingredients for the niacinamide. So you're seeing a lot of antioxidants. You're seeing ingredients that are working for anti-aging benefits. Like I mentioned, you have anti-aging benefits, you have antioxidants. So you're gonna get a lot of help with dull skin texture, things like that. And then also, as far as the texture of the product, that's also handled in the top 5 as well as hydration from water. So now I'm gonna talk to you about these two products. And I'm sure you're wondering, which one would I recommend that you get if you're out in the market? Really, I would recommend that you get both. I love them both. I would absolutely recommend that you pat them on your skin. Now, with the Marine Hyaluronics, I have used the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. Between that HA and this Marine product, I would recommend you get the Marine product. especially if you are somebody who has had sensitivity issues with hyaluronic acid in the past. The marine one I find to be, first of all, a lot simpler on the skin. You don't feel it, it's not very heavy. And then as well, I find that it works really beautiful. It's very smooth, and I think it also is jam-packed with more hydration in my experience of using it. My skin feels much more hydrated and balanced and like refreshed, I would say, after I've used the marine hyaluronics versus the hyaluronic acid. Now, the hyaluronic acid is still a fantastic ingredient from the Ordinary, but in just comparing the two, I would get the marine one. Now, the marine hyaluronic acid, as I mentioned, my sole reason for ever picking this up is because of hydration. I want my skin to feel balanced. I want it to feel, like I mentioned, refreshed. And what hyaluronic really does as well for the skin is that it helps it to look plump. It gives you that glass skin effect, right? Because it's filling in any of those like cracks in the skin. It's giving the skin the necessary hydration and health that it needs. You know, you think of your body needs water to survive. The skin needs water and hydration and proper care as well. And I find that the marine hyaluronics is a great first step for that. So I'm not gonna say that, like, you know, my hyperpigmentation was targeted with this, but as far as smoothing out my texture and giving me incredible hydration, the marine product will do that for you. Now, looking at the Niacinamide 10% Zinc 1%, I will say that I didn't notice a difference in my sebum production. That said, like I mentioned, I am very focused on a very balanced and hydrated skincare routine. So whether this was trying to you know, limit sebum or whatever, I didn't really notice that. My sebum stayed perfectly the way it was, and I love the way my sebum is right now. So I'll say that. But in addition to that, I will say this Niacinamide product, it worked great. You know, it gave me the necessary hydration. I did notice an improvement in like the tone of my skin. It looked definitely more even and just kind of like more bright, I would say. Did this product wow me? No. But if you're looking for what the Ordinary says it's going to do, you're gonna get it from this product. Like I said, I was not like wowed when I used this niacinamide. I have a review of Revolution, the Revolution hyaluronic acid and niacinamide on my channel. I'll probably put it up right over there. I have a review of their product. Their niacinamide wowed me. It's done me like no other. But I found that with this niacinamide and zinc product, I wasn't stunned, but it did do exactly what it said it was going to do. So like I said, I noticed an improvement in the tone of my skin. It was just very bright after I would use it. So that's really great. And then also I noticed great help with my texture, and then also additional hydration from using both of these products. So that's what I'll say about them too. And like I mentioned, I would recommend that you pat them on your skin as well. So that's all I have to say for these two products today. I thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below about your thoughts on these products. Have you tried them? Are you looking to try them? And then also let me know about any other products that you'd like for me to test out for you as well. I'm very open to just learning about what your skin types are, what you're looking for, what you're curious about as well. And please consider liking, sharing, and also subscribing to my channel. And I am hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers hopefully soon. And I